Hello, and welcome to the Stuart Scoop.
We are reporting from the David J. Bloom broadcast suite.
This edition is brought to you by the 8th grade, Section 3.
Hi, I'm Riley.
And I'm Mia. Hey Riley, have you ever been to the unknown parts of Sacred Heart?
No, not really, but I'm really interested to see what they are.
Well, let's go take a look and explore with Hampton.
I'm Hampton, and today we're going to be filming the unknown parts of the convent. Let's take a look at Pug's Alley. Taking you on a tour. This seems to be storage and workspace. Seems to be for any lower school teachers and faculty and staff. Hallway. More offices. Let's go. This door appears to have a sign with 251. Maybe this was a dorm room. We have another dorm or possible classroom.
Hello everyone! For the second segment, we are going to be exploring the top floor of the mansion. This is where the nuns used to board back in the day. Let's go!
What we found is an old office space or boarding area.
The second room that we found looks like an old kitchenette. The next room we found is
Attic that was used as a storage room.
Today we are back for segment 3 of Tour of the Unknown. We found an old ruin that looks like it could have held animals. Miss Margaret Vondermeedum confirmed this, but we don't know what animals it could have held. Let's take a look. We just discovered a new farming tool by the garden. Let's take a look. Miss Margaret confirmed that this is an old barn. Let's take a look. It's locked. Let's see if we can find another way in. Looks like we found another entrance. Locked again.
Wow, I didn't even know those places existed.
I know, that was so cool and interesting.
Thank you, Hampton. Let's go ask some students what they'd like to eat for lunch.
With Shannon and Adriana.
I've seen people about the cafeteria lunch. But what are you eating today?
I'm copying Ashley's food and she made like a taco bowl. Yum!
Hi, say your name and your grade. Hi, I'm Riley and I'm in 8th grade. Riley, what's your favorite hot lunch here? So mine's tacos, but it has like a weird like meat, but it's like really good, trust. And it has like really good like tortilla shells. It's like these tacos, but like different. Say your name and your grade.
Hi, my name is Dolly and I'm in 7th grade.
Dolly, what's your favorite salad to make here?
I make a salad with tomatoes and peppers and chicken and Caesar
What are
dressing.
you eating right now?
Cucumbers.
Yeah, what's in your sandwich?
Sun butter.
Catherine in 7th grade. Catherine, what's your favorite panini to make here?
The like provolone cheese with a bagel and salt.
Yeah, what are you eating right now?
I'm eating an apple and the taco shell is for a friend.
That makes me feel so hungry. I'm ready for lunch.
Me too. Thank you, Shannon and Adriana.
Hey Riley, have you ever heard of the alumni who now work at Sacred Heart?
I have heard of a few, but let's go check it out with
Taylor and Allison.
Hi, I'm Allison and I'm with Miss King. Today we're going to be asking some questions. What do you do at Sacred Heart Greenwich?
So I work in the admission office. I am the director of admission communications and marketing. So any sort of emails or communication that go out to families considering Sacred Heart come from our office. And I also manage the middle school admission process. So any student applying to 5th grade through 8th grade, I meet with their family.
Which Sacred Heart school did you attend?
I went to this one, Sacred Heart Greenwich.
Nice. What's your favorite memory from Sacred Heart as a student?
I think my favorite memory as a student is Ring Day. So I was at Sacred Heart from the time that I was in 7th grade, and you always knew when Ring Day was coming because the upper school students came to school all dressed up, and you knew it was a really special ceremony, but no one other than the juniors and seniors got to go to it. So when I became a junior and I got my Sacred Heart ring, that was really special to finally experience that myself. And I still remember everything about the day and the girl that gave me my ring and kind of like the celebration that we had afterwards. So it was great, and I still wear my ring every day.
What is the same from when you attended Sacred Heart Greenwich from then to now?
I think one of the things that stayed the same is the Christmas sing-along. So we always had that as well, although the school was much smaller. When I was here, the whole school was only about the size of the upper school now. So we only had 300 students. So we used to do the sing-along in the front hall, and all the seniors stood on the front steps in the front hall. But we still dressed as angels and had the tinsel in our hair and led the whole school in the 12 days of Christmas. So I still remember all of the gestures to the song, which have been the same ever since.
What is different about this from now?
So Sacred Heart as a school, the campus is much bigger than it was when I was here. We didn't have the science building. We didn't have this athletic center. We had a really small gym. We didn't have the middle school. Over in that area used to be a smaller building that we used as the dorm. We didn't have the back campus. We didn't have any of the turf fields or anything on the lower campus. So I would say that the way the campus looks and the way that we use the campus is totally different than when I was a student, and you girls are so lucky.
Thank you.
Okay.
Hi, I'm Allison and I'm with Miss O'Sullivan. What do you do at Sacred Heart Greenwich?
I'm the assistant athletic director and the head rowing coach.
Which Sacred Heart school did you attend?
I attended Sacred Heart Greenwich.
What's your favorite memory from Sacred Heart as a student?
I really liked Conge each year. I liked Ring Day, graduation, Kairos, a bunch of different things.
What is the same from when you attended school attended until now?
Some of the teachers are the same. Miss Bosey was here, Mr. Valentine was here, Doc Mott was here, Miss Pan was here, and a lot of the classes that they offer are also pretty similar.
What's different?
I would say the biggest difference is the name of the school. When I graduated, it was Convent of the Sacred Heart, and now obviously it's Sacred Heart Greenwich. I think it changed a couple years after I graduated.
Thank you.
Thank you, Taylor and Allison.
That was so cool.
I know, right? Have you heard of the Walk-a-thon?
No. Let's go check it out with Riley and Taylor.
Hi, I'm Riley.
Hi, I'm Taylor, and today we're talking about our school walk-a-thon.
Stronger Than You Think is a nonprofit organization founded by Allie Truitt, who lost half of her leg due to a shark attack in Turks and Caicos in 2023.
Allie was a D1 swimmer at Yale, and after her accident, she didn't let her disability stop her and went on to win a silver medal in the Paralympics.
Our school hosted a walk-a-thon to raise money for her organization and help fund prosthetics for younger girls.
Every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, we walked a mile around the school and raised money for each mile, depending on your sponsor's amount.
Come February, we will take the profits raised and present it to her in the form of a check when she comes in person to speak to our school.
Allie Truitt is a perfect example of Goal 3, social awareness, which impels us to action. In spite of her disability, she created an organization to help others. Go check it out at strongerthanyoutthink.org.
Thank you.
Wow, that was so inspiring.
She's truly an inspiration to all.
I can't wait till she comes to see us in February.
Have you heard of the trends going around lately?
No, not really.
Let's go learn more with Adriana and Shannon.
Today I'm here with Gianna. Gianna, if you had to replace your backpack with one item, what would you carry everything in?
I would probably carry everything around with like a duffel bag or like a
Say your
sleepover
name
bag.
and what grade you're in.
I'm Aria, and I'm in 5th grade.
Aria, if you were to say the cafeteria pizza with one word, what would it be?
Greasy.
Your name and grade.
Hi, I'm Lucy, and I'm in 6th grade.
Which teacher do you think has a secret talent?
Probably Miss Elgin, because she played soccer in college.
Good answer.
I'm here with Ms. Wolf.
And which teacher do you think has a secret evil laugh?
A secret evil laugh. I feel like Mr. Cunningham would have an evil laugh, but I don't think he would keep it secret. I also feel like Mr. Stinty could do an evil laugh, but like because she's an actress, so a secret evil laugh. I think Miss Monahan would have a really good secret evil laugh.
I agree.
Tell anyone else about because she's so nice and kind, and nobody else would know about it. But then once in a while, she'd bust it out, right?
I agree.
Yeah.
Thank you. Your name and your grade.
Athena, 5th grade.
Athena, if you had, what's your hallway greeting?
Hi.
I say your name and your grade.
Eva, 7th grade.
Eva, what's your favorite class and why?
My favorite class is math because Miss Greer makes it really fun.
Nice.
Thank you, Shannon and Adriana.
I learned so much.
That was so funny.
Anyway, that concludes our 8th through Stuart skip.
And remember, thank you from our hearts to yours.